Hello, everybody. We're back. This is Andrea and Adina, and together we are Emma. We've just finished another session of our weekly meeting, The Best Place on Earth to Talk About Emotions, and we addressed psychological safety. And we had quite a few people. It was a very interesting conversation. We talked first about how does psychological safety feel and what do we do about it? Because for many of us, it was just a ticking box exercise in a training somewhere in the organization. And we talked about toxic environments. We talked about what creates safety from within and how much is affected from without, from the environment, from the people around us, from the rules and regulations, and how sometimes those rules and regulations go against what we feel, and it doesn't create that safe space to talk, to share, to be who we are. And we also shared about 4 levels of psychological safety, which is inclusion. So I am safe to be who I am, no matter my age, my gender, my religion, my political views. Learner safety means I'm okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are what makes us grow. So nobody is going to hit me over the head if I do mistakes. Then is contributor safety, meaning that I'm okay to speak up and to bring my own input to whatever is being discussed, which is very, very important because so many of us keep quiet for whatever reasons, mainly because we're not feeling safe enough. And of course, challenger safety, I'm okay to say I don't agree with whatever is happening around me, and nothing will happen because of it. So I'm not afraid I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to be told off, I'm going to be ignored, and so on and so forth. What else?
I think one of the most important fact is to remember on top of these 4 levels, which are very, very individual. Yeah, so it's different for everybody. It's different for what happened in childhood. It's different from what events you lived. It's also important once you sort yourself, which is one layer. It's the company, the organization, wherever you worked, if they offer a safe space. And if they don't, can you address it? Can you go and talk with somebody? Can you talk with some colleagues of yours who feel the same? Is there a big problem? Can you suggest some anonymous survey? And also, if you're a leader, if you're a CEO or business owner or a manager, think about how it impacts the team. 1 in 3 employees are not feeling safe to talk at work. That goes to usually a high turnover because they don't feel safe, they don't come forward with ideas. Uh, Touches on productivity a lot. And as an organization, how does it look for people not to feel safe at work? And who should open the floor the first time? Normally, it has to be the manager because that's if you open from a vulnerable place, and that's what we've done in this workshop. We start it, and then people start it. It's amazing what changes happen, and actually, people want to feel safe at work. Everybody wants to feel okay, but not everybody can offer that space because they don't feel safe within themselves. So it was a very, very interesting hour that we spent, and this is something very dear to our heart to offer every week this space where people can come and talk. Uh, and we're also offering some free well-being one-to-one, well, actually two-to-one because we're two. So you get 2 of us, which are very different, to check yourself and for us to give you some tips what you can do to feel safe at work, psychologically, emotionally, physically. Andrea did an amazing exercise, but you need to come live in order to see it. How you can anchor yourself into a safe space wherever it happens around you. So thank you for watching us, and hopefully we will see you in next week or in one of the weeks before, after.
Where we'll talk, yeah, where we'll
Yes,
talk about masks we wear in
next week.
corporate. And that very important answer when somebody asks you, how are you? You said, I'm fine, but we don't really mean it. So we really want to address that and to start a conversation about how safe and how comfortable you are to say you are not okay and what can people do without that, with that. So see you next week. It's been fun.
See
We
you.
like having you around.